Book 1, Chapter 5. After the flood, Shem's descendants and the scattering of nations. 1. After this they were dispersed abroad on account of their languages, and went out by colonies everywhere, and each colony took possession of that land which they happened upon, and unto which God led them, so that the whole continent was filled with them, both the inland and the maritime countries. Some passed over the sea in ships and inhabited the islands, and some of these nations do still retain the names which were given them by their first founders, but some also have lost them, and some have obtained other names. 2. Now of the sons of Noah, Shem, one of the 3 sons, had 5 sons, who inhabited Asia. The Elamites gave name to the Elamites, and the Assyrians to the Assyrians, and of Arphaxad came the Chaldeans. Aram had the Aramites, whom the Greeks call Syrians, and of Lod came the Lydians. Arphaxad had a son named Salah, who begat Eber, from whom they originally called themselves Hebrews. He had 2 sons, Peleg and Joktan. Peleg was so called because he was born at the dispersion of the nations to their several countries, for Peleg among the Hebrews signifies division. 3. Joktan possessed all the country from Kofan and Indian River, and in part of Asia adjoining to it. He begat Elmadad, Sheleph, Hasarmoth, Ajoram, Izal, Dikla, Obal, Abimael, Saba, Ophir, Evilah, and Jobab. These inhabited from Kofan to the river Euphrates, and the countries of Syria and Amanus. 4. Arphaxad had a son, Salah, and Salah had Eber. Eber had 2 sons, Peleg and Joktan. Of Joktan came the families that settled in the east, and from Peleg the Hebrews descended. 5. Japheth, the son of Noah, had 7 sons, Gomer, Magog, Javan, Tubal, Meshech, and Tiras. Now Gomer founded those whom the Greeks now call Galatians, Gauls, but were then called Gomerites. Magog founded those that from him were named Magogites, but who are by the Greeks called Scythians. Madai founded the nation of the Medes, and Javan the Ionians, all the Greeks being derived from him. Tubal founded the Iberians, and the Mosocheni were founded by Meshech. Tharas called those that were his own Thracians, but the Greeks changed the name into Thracians. 6. Of the 3 sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz founded the Ashkenazi, who are now called the Rhaginians. Riphath founded the Paphlagonians, and Togarmah the Phrygians. Of the 3 sons of Javan, Elisha gave name to the Aeolians, and Tarshish to the Cilicians, who are now called Tharsians. Kittim possessed the island Sethema, and from that came all islands and most maritime countries, and they are called Sethim by the Hebrews, all the Mediterranean islands being called so. 7. Of the sons of Ham, Cush had 5 sons, Seba, Havilah, Sabta, Rama, and Sabteka. Rama had 2 sons, Sheba and Dedan. The children of Cush were the Ethiopians, named by themselves Cushites, by the Greeks Ethiopians. Mizraim left the name to the Egyptians, for they were called Mizraimites among the Hebrews. Put also was the founder of Libya, and called the inhabitants Putites from himself. Canaan inhabited the country now called Judea, and called it from his own name Canaan.